It's a very different because the arc is actually blue. I weld a lot on this channel. And one of the things that's critical to welding is a good welder's hood that allows you to see. This Cobalt model I have had since 2018. And at the time, it was one of the biggest views you could get. I think this was like $125 at Lowe's when I bought it. And they discontinued all of their Cobalt welding and brought in Lincoln Electric, I think. But the problem is that because this mask and hood's so old, that you really can't get new lenses on the front. And this takes a lot of splatter. This takes a lot of damage that protects your face. And so it just makes it hard to see. And this is an older hood that shows basically green, what you see. You don't have really good vision. You don't have good color. So I needed a new helmet. And so I got me a new welding hood. I am not sponsored by anybody. So every tool that you see me talk about on this channel, I purchased with my own money. No one sends me anything. And I try stuff and tell you whether or not it's good or bad with my money, so no one influences my opinion. And I have decided to buy this Arccaptain Auto-Darkening welding helmet. What I'm excited about is supposedly it's supposed to be true color, as it says. It's supposed to be one of the widest field of views out there in the market today. And we are going to see if it is worth the weight that it says. Oh, look at this. So there's not much in the box. You get your hood and this nice cover. Nice box, don't need it. How many times have you been on, well, if you're a welder using an auto-darkening, which means you're not a pipeliner because they use pancakes. But if you're a welder and you use auto-darkening, how many times have you lost your battery? Your battery went out and it didn't work. And then look at this. They give you some stickers. I'm a dad and I'm a welder. Nothing scares me. I like that one. That's good. And support your local welder. So there you go. You get some cool stickers. Arccaptain includes those. I think that's pretty neat. Thank you so much for the stickers that I won't use right now. Put my manual back in. We're going to put our extra batteries back in. We'll take our extra lenses. We'll stick them in the welding cart so that we have them. Let's open this big boy up. Okay. So looking at this, here's the front. This is the inside. It does have protective film over all the lenses, so that's nice. Looks like you have grind, cut, and weld. These are pretty common settings on all helmets, so if you have a helmet, you know, hey, that's everything. You're exactly right. Here we go. Looks good. Let's take off the nice plastic film that they have here. Ooh, look at that. Look how pretty and clear. I like that. We do have a piece of film on the inside here as well, so let's get that one off. Looks like it's got a full support here on the back of the head. You've probably seen me a lot of times welding where my helmet falls down, number one, so the tension's broke. But then I keep taking it off because it will just slide off my head. Being bald has limitations. Well, I'm going to dial this in. We'll lay some beads down and see how it works. The visibility without welding and the mask down is excellent. Very pleased with this welding hood. It looks nice. It's a very different because the arc is actually blue, and I've always seen the arc is green. So different working with a true color. And the fact that I can raise it up just enough to see and then lower it back down is awesome. Well, just doing those little tacks in this hood, this thing is great. I really like it. It works well. I set it on fast response time. I set the sensitivity to medium sensitivity. And then I set the shade to about a 10. It goes from 1 to 13, so I set it to about a 10. And I can still see really well. I see my arc really well. The arc is blue. My old helmet, the arc's always green. Everything's green. So being able to see that was cool. So let me finish welding this up, and I really like this helmet. So I laid some beads down. I got my first try with this Arccaptain helmet, and I've got to say, I think it was worth the money. They're not overly expensive, under $100, and I happened to find it with instant savings. I think it was some type of Prime deal, which is why I went ahead and jumped on it. And to be honest with you, I couldn't be happier. The vision that I have is like a child on a Christmas day, right? I can see stuff welding I haven't been able to see before, and I think it looks great. The fit is really nice. I mean, it is nice and secure on my head. I feel good. Bringing it down and up is positive, meaning you have positive tension, so you know where it's at. So if it doesn't go all the way up, you're okay. If it doesn't go all the way down, you're okay. It kind of holds itself in place. Really nice design. I like the fact that it has the piece in the back to really cup around the back of my head and hold it in place. A tension knob so you can tension it in and out. I would say I'm going to give this a thumbs up. I think this is a nice helmet. It's going to be a great addition here at the shop. It's going to make it a lot more comfortable and enjoyable to weld. I can see better, so that's already an awesome thing. So that's just my opinion. If that changes, I'll update you, of course. But for right now, I would say out of an open box to the table and first arc, this helmet's a winner. So we'll go on to some other projects, but if you're looking for a welding helmet, I think it may be worth a try. Okay, well that's going to do it. So if you're not already a channel subscriber, please hit that subscribe button. We'd love to have you as a subscriber. Leave me a comment, hit the notification bell. Really helps the channel out. Forward it to a friend. Really helps us out. I'm trying to build my subscriber base, and you can help me. So if you don't mind, do that. Have a great day. We'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.